Level 98, Downtown Diner. Survival difficulty, Class 1. Safe, secure, minimal entity count. Level 98 is the 99th level of the Backrooms. Description: the first area of level 98 is a small repeating section of a straight, building-lined street with a brick road. The level loops, however, the wanderer also appears to repeat with it. For example, if you stood in the middle of the road and looked straight ahead, you would be able to see many copies of yourself, which move at the same time as you. Almost none of the buildings on the street can be opened, except for the buildings you enter out of, and a single diner in the middle of the section of the street. This diner is the only source of light on the street, besides what appears to be the moon in the sky. On the outside of the diner is a large, yellow-lit sign with the text, "Downtown Diner," displayed in black text. On the inside, slightly familiar music can be heard playing. The smell of breakfast food being cooked wafts through the room from the kitchen, and the sounds of clinking pots, pans, and silverware can be heard from the kitchen, though fade as you get nearer and see that there is nobody in the kitchen. Sitting down in one of the diner's seats has a chance of summoning a few entities. These entities appear to be people familiar to the wanderer in question, though their faces are unable to be seen, instead looking out of focus, much like a camera. Any attempts to stand up and move towards the entities will make the lights blink off in the diner, and when the light returns will reveal them gone. Any words the entities say will be garbled, as if far away or talked over. Bases, outposts, and communities. Diner patrons. Multiple wanderers who have chosen not to leave the diner. They are friendly and welcome anybody who enters the diner. Amount of patrons vary, as some decide to leave eventually. All seem to be close friends with each other. Entrances and exits. Entrances. There is only two ways to enter the diner. 1. You could find a metal door that matches the door you enter the floor out of on level 5 and level 11, though the door locks behind you. Or you could wander level 6 long enough until you eventually walk out of an alley farther down on the street. You can also enter from the hub, which will lead out the same door as levels 5 and 11. Exits. You could leave to level 6 through an alley at the far end of the street, or leave through the door you came from before it closes. You can also walk into the bathrooms in the diner, which will lead you to level 103.